Yes, the Bible may be the best-selling book of all time, but it's also heavily criticized and questioned. Why should we read it? Let's talk about it today on 3-Minute Theology. So the reality is that statistically, an overwhelming majority of people who profess to be Christians don't read the Bible. Or for some, the only Bible they actually get is when they attend church. I've shared about why we can trust the Bible in a previous episode, so I'd encourage you to check that out. Today, though, we're specifically talking about reading the Bible. Now, I know you're probably thinking, Michael, you're a pastor. You're going to give me a bunch of verses from the Bible that say why I should read the Bible. But hang with me. Over 8 years of research was conducted by the Center for Bible Engagement, and thousands of people were surveyed, and this was what they discovered. There is a direct connection between our quality of life and the frequency with which we read the Bible. The research was looking at the connection between reading the Bible and the effect it had on a healthy life. So they were looking for destructive or harmful actions like alcohol abuse, sex outside of marriage, pornography, destructive thoughts, and things like that. And for those who only read or listened to the Bible 1 to 3 days a week, there was little to no effect. But when that number increased to 4 days a week, things got interesting. There was a 62% decrease in their likelihood to abuse alcohol by just reading the Bible 4 or more days a week. They saw a 59% decrease in their likelihood to have sex outside of marriage. There was a 59% drop in viewing pornography. Lying decreased by 28%. Lashing out in anger dropped by 31%. In addition, the research showed that there was an impact not only in behavior but in emotions. Engaging with the Bible 4 or more times a week decreased the odds of feeling bitter by 40%. Having difficulty forgiving others decreased by 31%. Feeling discouraged was down by 31%. Experiencing loneliness dropped by 30%. We see these kinds of percentages across the board among all ages. Whether we realize it or not, there is a connection between reading the Bible at the very least 4 days a week. Not to be a good Christian, but to live a better life, a healthier life, a more balanced life. In fact, the research concluded that reading the Bible 4 or more times a week was the most reliable predictor of spiritual growth. In other words, engaging with the Bible most days out of the week is the most essential practice needed to grow in your walk with Jesus Christ. Think about that. So I want to encourage you to take some time, at least 4 days a week, and read the Bible. Maybe you're wondering where to start. I almost always recommend starting with John. It's the 4th book in the New Testament, and it gives us an incredible picture of Jesus' identity and how that affects us today. After that, check out Ephesians. It was written to encourage believers, to remind them of their identity in Christ, and to call them to a Spirit-led life. Then look at Psalms. What I love about Psalms is that no matter what you're feeling, there is a psalm that probably speaks to that emotion. It's a raw and authentic look at how open and honest of a relationship we can have with God. From there, find a reading plan online. There are literally thousands that will help walk you through different parts of the Bible. And I promise you, it will change your life for the good. Well, that's all for this 3-Minute Theology. Until next time.